All right, Dwight, are you ready to learn the big secret?
Yep.
Okay. We're going to talk about how any FBA seller can make more sales even before they start selling. It's all about the money, baby. You do this right, you got the big money all the time.
Hey, speaking of money, do you have that $20 you owe me?
Little light this week, buddy.
A few years ago, Nine University started out as two guys building an Amazon business selling cornhole lights and talking about it in front of a camera in a 300 square foot studio apartment.
Take a chance, live your life for just one night.
Now it's an organization with 150 plus people on payroll featured in the likes of Forbes, Business Insider, Sourcing Journal, and more. Nine University is a team, and we have to share what we know with the world, with you. It's not about what we offer, it's about gaining knowledge and expertise from real people, building real businesses that you can apply to yourself. Let's freaking get it. Nine University. It's who we are.
All right, Dwight, how do people make money in Amazon FBA before they even start selling?
Well, it's all about the product, finding the right market and making sure there's enough profit built in when you get your product to Amazon to sell.
Okay, two things. First, if you stick to the end of this video, we're going to give you free software that will do the heavy work for you. And we're going to give it to you at the end. You got to keep watching. It's insanely powerful software. Let me tell you, though, what happened last night, Dwight. I get we're Amazon coaches. I get a call from somebody who wants to get into selling on Amazon. And he said, Dan, I found a perfect product. Yeah. Oh, okay. What is it? Well, he didn't tell me what it was, but he told me how he came about it. He said, I was sitting at home watching TV. I realized I'm looking around my house and I realized, you know what every house in America needs? This product. So the guy goes, oh, so I asked my wife, I said, hey, honey, don't you think every house in America would love such and such? And she said, absolutely. So he gets excited, right?
Yeah.
He thinks he has a winner. So then he calls the neighbor and he goes, hey, Mike, I'm thinking about doing this. What do you think? Wouldn't you love to have one of these? And old Mike said, I'd buy 3 of them for Christmas presents, birthdays, everything. I love it. Go, go, go. Right?
Did he look at the competition?
Yeah. He sketched out an idea what the picture would look like. Yeah. And he went to Amazon and he printed out the competition's picture and he took both pieces of paper, put them out on his sidewalk, and he waited for some pigeons to start circling and started taking dumps on these pictures. And he waited for 10 minutes and pretty soon he noticed, wow, look at this. Our picture has 2 piles of pigeon crap, but the competition's picture has 1,000 piles of pigeon crap. Man, these pigeons really hate the competition. We're in the gold, baby.
Okay, so did you tell him he was an idiot?
No, I said he was a dumbass. I'm not going to be that mean. I'm not going to call the guy an idiot. Sadly, that is how, maybe without the pigeon crap.
Without the pigeon
what if it was? What if that was a standard way?
That was the way we. That's the way we analyze product. Yeah, no, that doesn't work too well. You really need to be able to, see if the sellers, in the top 10 of your keywords that you're interested in for the product, are they selling enough product to enough buyers? If they're, if you have the majority of the top 10 sellers selling over $5,000, over $8,000 per month, there's a good chance that there's enough of a market for you to fit into, fill a hole, take your share. Everybody's happy, right? So that's the first thing that you want to look for. The second thing you want to look for is how tough is the competition. Just because the people in the top 10 are selling a whole bunch of product that you want to sell, does that mean that you're going to be able to jump in there and people will buy yours instead of theirs? So you got to do some competitive analysis as well.
Oh, in fact, hey, I'd even throw another thing in because we didn't really talk about this. I think where the guy screwed up the first place is nobody gives an F about what you think, your wife thinks, or the neighbor thinks, or the pigeons that are taking a dump on your products think. So step one that you said, you got to make sure that there is a demand, right? That there's money.
Yeah.
People in the top 10 are making money. Okay. Second thing you said is you got to make sure that there is not a ton of competition. Like you got to be able to get into that top 10
Right.
and hopefully be able to compete with them.
Right. And you want to be able to look like that you're able to sell up against them. If somebody lands in the top 10 and you're a brand new seller and they're an experienced seller, do you look that much different? Right? Because the buyer doesn't know. All they see are the pictures that you have, the pictures that they have, the review count you have, the review count they have, that sort of stuff. If you're looking at a market, let's say cell phone chargers, for example, if you go in there, the guys in the top 10 have thousands and thousands of reviews. If you wanted to sell cell phone chargers now and jump into the market, you have no reviews. Or you get your mother-in-law to give you a review. You got one review, and all of your competition have tens of thousands of reviews. You're still not going to sell any because, who's going to buy from a guy who's got no reviews versus the people that have 10,000 5-star reviews? Not going to happen.
Well, turn it around on yourself. If you were going to go buy a coffee maker on Amazon, you're going to go type coffee maker, and you're going to see Mr. Coffee with 23,000 reviews and Dwight's Neat Coffee Pot Company with 1 review. Whose are you going to buy? I'd buy Dwight because he's my friend.
Yeah, that's right. But I only have so many friends and, you're the one. Anyway, and the last thing that you need to worry about is how much profit do you have built into the product when it lands at Amazon? So you're looking at the market, how large is the market? You're looking at your competition, and then you're looking at if you're selling competitively priced to your competition, how much profit is built into the product when it lands at Amazon to sell to your customers. That's really important. Negotiating the best price on your product before it gets to Amazon is really where you make your money. In Amazon, you start selling, you collect it, but you make it when you negotiate and get the best price before it lands on Amazon.
Yeah. Okay. So again, step 1, I'm gonna wedge mine in first. Don't listen to your wife or your sister-in-law, your neighbor, your cousin, or your pigeons. Don't listen to anyone. Doesn't matter what you think. It matters what the marketplace thinks. Number 2, when you do come up with a product, you got to study the competition. Is there a high demand? Meaning, is everyone making money? Are enough people in the top 10 making money? All right. Number 3 is there low competition? You want to look at those reviews, make sure that the 10 of the top 10 sellers on page 1 don't have 400 billion reviews. You want to make sure there are plenty of people under 50, 75, whatever, so you have a chance to compete with them. And finally, the ROI, the return on investment. You have to make sure you're going to be making enough money to fund your mini empire, right? You got to pay for the product. You got to ship it to Amazon. You got to pay for your ads, whatever you're going to do. You got to have some money left over. So you need the high ROI. So we promised you we were going to give you some free software. This is a software that we paid $297 for. It totally changed how people do research on Amazon FBA. It's called Boost 9. We're going to put a link below, and you can go there, download it. You don't have to thank us. Give us a thanks by giving us a thumbs up.
That's right.
Yeah, send us some money. That would be nice. Thanks too.
Maybe a cup of coffee. I like coffee.
Send some money. That'd be a nice thanks too.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked that video, then I definitely know you're gonna like this one too.
Yep, and I made it just for you guys. So click
the
right
link below.
here.